Buenos dias! Welcome to my YouTube channel. Godfather S here. I'm teaching basic Chavacano lessons. So today I'm going to teach the Mi Familia Part 2 Chabacano. Here you will learn how to say the nouns and the relationship of each person in the family in Chabacano. So this is the part 2. So for the part 1, just click the link here for the part 1. So in the part 1, I discuss about the core family, like the mother, brother, sister, and the extended family, like the grandmother, cousin, and uncle. So here in the Philippines, we have extended family living together in one house, in one home. So we have very tight and traditional family structure. So at least you will learn in how to say the nouns in Chavacano when you see people like the uncle, the aunties in the house. So the part 2 is another extension of that, and I will add the relationship between two or group of people in the family. So how you say it in Chabacano. So let's start with the son and daughter. The son we say is hijo. Hijo is pronounced hijo, but it spells Hijo. So the H in Chabacano is silent. We don't pronounce the H anymore, and the J becomes the H. So instead of saying hijo, we say hijo. And for the daughter, we say hija. Hija, that's the feminine form of that noun of hijo. So daughter is hija. Hija. And we have godmother and godfather. So during those times, during the 80s, during my time, we have plenty of godmothers and godfathers during baptism. But I think in modern times, we only stick to one godmother and one godfather. So godmother, we say in Chabacano is madrina. Madrina. And for godfather, we say madrino. Madrino. And we have for nephew and niece. Nephew, we say sobrino. Sobrino. And for niece, we have sobrina. Sobrina. And we have for godson and goddaughter, since we have godparents. So we have godson, we have ahijado. Ahijado. It spells Ahijado. So here we go again. The H, you pronounce it silent. It's a silent H, and the J becomes the H. So ahijado. Not ahijado. So ahijado. That's for the godson. And for goddaughter, we say ahijada. Ahijada. So we just change it to ahijada. And since we have that, we have the grandchildren. Grandchildren, we have the formal ways and the common ways. But in the formal way, we have gender specific. For grandchildren that are males, group of male grandchildren, we say Nieto. Nieto. And for grandchildren that are females, we have Nieta. Nieta. That's the common way, Nieto and Nieta. And that's the formal way, Nieto and Nieta. And the common way is Apu. Apu. That's generalized. People say Apu, Apu. So Nieto and Nieta are not, you don't hear that anymore, but at least you have an idea for Nieto and Nieta. And for this segment, I will just insert this one because this is about the relationship between two people, two persons in the family. Like for example, the father and the godfather. What do you call them? The father and the godfather. We call them compadre. Compadre. Compadre is a formal term, and the common way is pare. Pare. I know you heard this word, pare. Like everybody calling anybody like friends or best friends, they call themselves pare. But the origin of it is compadre and pare are father and godfather. That's how you say it. And for mother and the godmother, we have comadre. Comadre, and the common term is mare. Mare. And for the opposite parents of the husband and the wife, like the father, mother, the husband, and the father, mother of the wife, we call themselves as balay. Balay. But I'm not so sure about balay is a origin of Chabacano. But you know, Chabacano is an admixture of dialects in the Philippines. So balay called the parents of the husband and the parents of the wife, they call themselves as balay. Balay. And for the husbands of two sisters, we call them concuños. Concuños. The second N, concuños, has the wave on top of it, so it's pronounced as n, not n. N. That's the N. So the additional alphabet in Chabacano, the N. So concuños, that's the husbands of two sisters, and the wives of two brothers, we call them concuñas. Concuñas. And for husband and wife, we say marido y mujer. Marido y mujer. Marido is refer to the husband. There's no female form of that noun, and y is a conjunction which means and mujer which means wife. If you use it in the sentence, the mujer becomes the wife, but in general, mujer which means female or a girl, a lady. So husband and wife, marido y mujer. And we have for the brother-in-law, we call them cuñado. Cuñado, or shortcut, we call cuñao. Cuñao. And for the sister-in-law, we have cuñada. So cuñada, there's the N again there. The N, there's a wave on top of it, so you pronounce it as cuñada. And for father-in-law, we have suegro. Suegro. And for mother-in-law, we have suegra. Suegra. So those were the basic noun in Chavacano for the family and the relationship between two group of people or person in the family. So how you say it in Chavacano. So let's sum up the summary for that. So we have the son is hijo, and the daughter is we have hija. Hija. And godmother is madrina, and godfather is madrino. For nephew we have sobrino, and for niece we have sobrina. Godson we have ahijado, ahijado, and goddaughter we have ahijada, ahijada. Grandchildren male, nieto. Grandchildren female, nieta. And grandchildren in general is apo, apo. And the relationship between the father and the godfather call themselves as compadre, compadre. And the common is pare, pare. The mother and the godmother call themselves as comadre, comadre. And the common term is mare, mare. The opposite parents of the husband and the opposite parents of the wife, they call themselves as balay, balay. And husband and wives, we call them marido y mujer, marido y mujer. So husbands of two sisters, we call them concuños, concuños. And for the wives of two brothers, we have called them concuñas, concuñas. So we have brother-in-law, we have for that is cuñado or cuñao, and sister-in-law is cuñada, cuñada. And father-in-law is suegro, mother-in-law is suegra. So those were the basic common noun in Chavacano part 2. So don't forget to click the like and subscribe to my channel. So more Chabacano lessons I will discuss additional for it. If you want to learn more, just comment down below if other basic Chabacano words or adverbs or nouns you want to learn. I will put that in my schedule and I will share it to you. So thank you so much. Gracias. Have a nice day and enjoy. Goodbye.